Kids, welcome back to, what did I call this?
We're doing pops and pennies this time, dude. Like this self-proclaimed pops and pennies. This is what it is. Kids version. So Christmas is around the corner. We want to talk to you kids. All right, so kids that are watching this, we think that to help you in your future success is your parents are giving you so much. So our advice for this episode is to let your parents know that you appreciate what they give you in your sports and your academics and your travels, anything that you're doing extracurricular, right? So again, when you talk about extracurricular activities, it's above and beyond your normal activities. So it is geared a little bit towards the parents on this, but we're helping the kids. Christmas time is around the corner. Parents, what I want you to do is I want you to gift wrap from yourself, right? Not from yourself, and say, hey, this is a hotel stay. This is whatever it takes to get to or do the activity that your kid is in, gymnastics, anything. Give them the weekly fee, the monthly fee. Wrap it up and say, hey, this is from us. This is our gift to you. If you want to continue to do that, we're going to support you for 1 month, one full month of coverage because you're already used to paying it. And if your kids want to continue it, they need to start showing you, hey, you need to tell them to start budgeting, right? Show you. We talked about the containers in the last couple episodes, right, David?
Yep.
I mean, we're talking about savings, we're talking about giving, and we're talking about investing, right? So the 3 containers that are all written out there. So your kids need to start tracking. I mean, hold them accountable for all 3 of those containers. Christmas time is here. They're probably out giving, right? Our hope is that they're out giving more money than what they're investing, which is fine. It's their money and they can do that as long as 50% is into savings, right?
Very true.
I think that parents, this is a great spot, and Christmas isn't always a time to teach a lesson, but we teach lessons about what the holiday is about. Let's start teaching lessons about what family actually is, right? And family is to teach everybody to grow as a family and to have their family be a family. Generational wealth, generational knowledge is a big thing for David and I, right? David, huge shout out to your daughter for she's going to be closing on her house soon. Kids, Aunt Caitlin, whatever you call her. I mean, I know my daughter calls her Aunt Caitlin. She's going to be starting to babysit at her own place. This is huge. So wrap up a gift for something that you pay for that is a monthly fee, and give it to them and say, hey, if you want to go past this 1 month, you need to send me again. If you want to teach them electronics along the same way, email me a spreadsheet of your budget. You say, write it out, right? Like make them show you how much money they have and hold them accountable for all the things that we've taught in these past episodes.
This serves 2 very important goals too, Nick. This, number 1, teaches them about the actual value of those dollars. So I know with my daughter, she had hitting lessons every week. They cost $20 to $25 for her to go hit for an hour with, a professional hitting coach. And she never thought twice about it because Dad was paying. Now she wanted to be a pitcher for 6 weeks and started taking pitching lessons. And she always knew the value of a dollar. So after about 6 weeks, she goes, you know what, Dad? Pitching's really hard. I don't want to work that hard. I'd rather hit. Right.
Well, I think that's huge. That's huge to teach. So, right, like everybody's childhood, we don't have enough time to talk about everybody's little passion or things. But right, so I was 10 years old when I got into paintball. And so my mom bought a gun, and then it was like $40 for a field fee every time I went and paint. I got into bowling, and that honestly lasted me forever. And college scholarship, stuff like that. But my mom would pay for a little bit. My mother only bought me 1 bowling ball, and that's all. She told me right from the beginning. So it was very smart. She said, I'm going to buy you 1 bowling ball, and that's it. Any bowlers out there, it was a plastic bowling ball. It was 12 pounds, It did nothing except for teach me how to shoot spares now. Right. But like I had to go out and get the job to pay for the next aggressive bowling ball. I had to get a job in the bowling alley so I could practice for free or cheap in the bowling alley. Right. Like it's these things where your kids are going to go through different hobbies, different habits. Right. Right. Hey, mom, I want an $8 hacky sack because I'm going to be a hacky sack master. I was in the spot where I wanted a yo-yo, right? I needed a brain yo-yo. And my mom, she's like, hey, you have $10. You can buy it with your money, or I can pay it and you can owe me. So instead of mowing a lawn, I used my $10, and then I was ticked about the next thing that I really wanted, which I don't know what it was. It was probably stupid, but right. So the kids are natural people to want the next newest greatest thing. Sorry, I'm not young and hip. Webkins was my niece's big thing. I think it's Roadblocks. David, Roadblocks is right. My nephew wants a gift card for Roadblocks, and it's like, man, okay, you need, if you want to spend money on this, you need to earn it. So every time, if you're used to a monthly thing, right, a monthly or weekly, I guess for parents that are watching, weekly, maximum monthly, not yearly, but weekly or monthly, you give it to them for Christmas, and then they will, they understand that they have one more month. Otherwise, they have to hold themselves accountable for this. And again, Christmas is not a bad time to do this because Christmas, you're all, hey, thank you so much for this gift. But now January/February comes and they go, oh crap, like that's where the lesson comes. You don't have this emotional feeling of, I'm so happy. No, you have time to teach now because the holiday is over. So, say, David, anything to add to what we're?
No, I think you hit it, Nick. This gives a kid a great way to learn that responsibility. And we're not saying don't pay for your kids' extracurricular activities. We're saying make them earn it. Have them go mow lawn. Have them return pop bottles.
Fago, it's the A&W. If you're out there watching, guys, we will take sponsorship. We're going to donate anything that we get for a sponsorship for a kid. We are officially donating to a kid's foundation of our choice. Guaranteed Scouts Honor. Anything on Bucks and Brews, we are donating to our bellies. So
true story.
Yeah, for the kids, right? We will donate to something. Usually I always pick something for a summer camp, anything like that for kids to go. But really, if you're any type of a sponsor that wants to sponsor kids episodes specifically, know that any dime that comes in, any penny that comes in, we are donating out.
100% of it. So thanks again for joining us this week, kids. Shout out again for what do we call this? Pennies and Pops.
Pennies and Pops, baby. I love it. So like, subscribe, share. Guys, your kids, parents, you'll let your kids watch the Pennies and Pops. We will of course in bold letters write kids on it. Everything else, know that it's Bucks and Brews. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. Take care.
Take care.